So DJ Akademiks decided to wake up this morning with violence. He references the apology that Meek Mill did or didn't privately give to Vanessa Bryant. He says a whole lot of other things. Go check the video out. But the thing that really hit me was, does the widow of Kobe Bryant deserve a public apology? Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then.
But this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama. It may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently, DJ Akademiks has decided to once again go in on Meek Mill. Now, just so we can be clear, I'm not going to go over the entirety of what he said. I'm going to leave my opinion on a couple of things. But the main thing he was speaking about was the situation revolving around Vanessa Bryant and Meek Mill. And basically, he said the same thing I said. The apology has to be as public as the disrespect. Okay. Now, for everybody that don't know, recently Meek Mill had decided that he was going to put out a snippet of a rap. I don't know if he put it out. Somebody put out a snippet of one of his songs, just so we can be clear. I don't know who did it. Somebody did it. And so the individual who put the snippet out of the said song, the thing that actually probably resonated with people the most was his use of Kobe Bryant's name. Now, with all this being said, I just want to be clear on something. I don't think that there is anything wrong with a rapper referencing Kobe Bryant in a song. I'm just saying that I found it extremely uncomfortable that he was referenced in a way that alluded or actually magnified his death. That I find unsettling, just so we could be clear. If Meek Mill, God forbid, something happens to Meek Mill and then individual comes out and tries to disrespect Meek Mill after his passing, I'm not going to feel comfortable with that neither. So this isn't me going at Meek, oh man, I want to find out all the problems Meek Mill got and I'm going to try to magnify them myself. No, this ain't that. This is we have to have tact type of situation. So Meek Mill's, the verse gets leaked, the snippet gets leaked. After it gets leaked or released, however it came out, people felt the way about it. There's a line that basically says that he's going to get the chopper, he'll be another Kobe. It'll be another Kobe, somewhere along those lines. Now, Kobe Bryant's wife, Vanessa Bryant, rightfully so, got upset about it. And the funniest thing about her comment was, she's like, I've never even heard this guy's music. Meek Mill is not a bad artist. I want to be clear on that. I do not think that Meek Mill is a bad artist. I think that he has a lot of good music that he's came out with. He's probably going to put out good music again at some point. What do I know? Anyway, so Meek Mill, yeah, I know I always put the Z on the end, but I just do it Meek capital L Mill. Meek Mill then says after a couple of hours, he comes out and he says he already spoke with her in private. Now around this, and he apologized in private. And this is the problem that I have. If you've ever been to one of our live recordings, our live shows, you'll know I'll apologize on live. Sometimes people don't even know that, you know, the thing happened that probably was disrespect to them or that I felt the way about. And just because of how I feel, I apologize dead on live. If anybody tell you that that's not the truth, it's because they probably wanted an apology they didn't deserve. But I didn't think they deserved. I apologize dead on live. We're not doing this. If I disrespect you publicly, I'm gonna apologize publicly. If I disrespect you privately, I'm still gonna probably apologize publicly. You understand? I don't have a problem with that. So the point in which I'm trying to make is, Meek Mill says that he spoke to her publicly. Meek, I'm just gonna say, if nobody else is gonna tell you other than Akademiks, that private apology ain't gonna work for the rest of us. And it's not that you have to do all of this for the internet or do all of this for the world. But when you make a song and it's public, you're doing that for the world, right? So when you apologize for said song, with all due respect, you should probably also do that for the world. Now, with all that being said, DJ Akademiks also spoke about how Meek Mills probably needs a PR team. I'm gonna 100% agree with that. I don't think Meek Mill is at all as foolish as some of his tweets make him seem. I think that he probably just, you ever been around that person who their way of their humor, it just isn't funny, but they think that they're hilarious? That might be Meek Mill. Meek Mill might be that guy that he thinks that he's just the most funniest, and he just might not be. And with all due respect, when I do live shows, I don't know if anybody's laughing. I be laughing because I be telling those jokes for me. So I don't, if the rest of you is laughing, shout out to that shit. But I be telling those jokes for me. I'm hoping other people also are entertained by said jokes. But I say all that to say this. Meek Mill might just think that some of the things he says is humor. And then when we don't laugh with him, and instead we get upset at him, I think he's just really over there like, wow, this is crazy. Like, how are they getting upset at me? That was funny. Meek, that line was terrible. I'm just gonna say that like that. Anybody else could put it however you want to put it. That line was terrible. That was one of the worst lines that I've heard from an upper echelon rapper when they were mentioning somebody who passed away. That line is as terrible as the Emmett Till line from Lil Wayne. Everybody remember when Lil Wayne dropped that Emmett Till line and people was like, you know what, Lil Wayne, we might be getting a little bit tired of you. Y'all remember that? That Emmett Till line was terrible. This is not as bad in my opinion, but it's also terrible. It's a terrible line. There's other rappers. You got Rick Ross when he talked about putting the Molly in the girl drink. That's not a good line. It's not aesthetically pleasing to the ear. It's not aesthetically pleasing if you was to read it. It's not auditorily pleasing. I'm trying to think of a word that goes. I know a word I'm trying to think of. I can't get it, so we're gonna use auditorily right now. I don't even think that's a word. I think I just made that up. Go Webster. And also it's just it lacks tact. I don't know. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about that. We need Meek. Look, honestly, I know quite a few Meek fans. All right, so I know people that I'd be like, I don't think Meek's that great of a rapper. I think he's okay, but I don't think he's great. I think Meek is like average. He's an average, middle of the road rapper. And what I mean by average, middle of the road, I mean that he got 2 or 3 bangers. He got 2 or 3 bangers, and then he got a lot of filler. I think Meek has a lot of filler, as far as I'm concerned. But with that being said, I think Meek needs to publicly apologize for this. I mean, he don't need to do it for me. I don't really care one way or the other. But I think that if Meek wants some of these people that's on whatever the platform is, social media platform, to get off his back, I think he's gonna need to, just give a public apology. Like, yo, look, I effed up. I just didn't read the room. It was a mistake. I apologize to her privately. But at the same time, the disrespect is public, so she deserves a public apology also, and so does the rest of her family, and so does everybody else who lost a loved one in that particular crash. Don't forget, there was a mother and father on that helicopter. There are kids right now who lost both of their parents in that helicopter crash. That's a fact. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.
Mike Jones.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama, it may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?